Hey YouTube, welcome back to Cassandra's Kitchen, where I eat to live and I live to eat. Today I'm excited because I'm just going to be making up a quick, simple, easy pizza. Yes, simple, easy, quick pizza. That's what I'm doing today in Cassandra's Kitchen. So if you're interested in learning how I do this, stay tuned and I'll show you. Alright guys, so here we have it. We're going to put together a simple pizza. We're going to do like a meat lovers or a supreme, and then we're going to do like a Alfredo pizza. So simple and easy. Now, my husband usually is over here kneading the dough and making our pizza because we grew up on his pizzas, forever. And so he would always make the dough from scratch. So today we're not doing that only because my spelt flour is not going to be here until Wednesday, and I had this ready to do today, so I thought it was going to be here. So we're going to be using a prepackaged dough, one that's pretty much already together. That's why I called it Simple and Easy. It's by Rustic Crust. It's a classic sourdough pizza crust. It's non-GMO, and it doesn't have a lot of crap in it, unbleached, enriched wheat flour. So it's got malted barley flour as well. And so it's really easy and fun to cook with. So we're going to use this, and it tastes really good too. So we're going to be using this for our pizza dough today. I will come back, I guarantee you, once I have my spelt flour. I ordered a 25-pound bag of spelt off Amazon for like $65. I'm so excited because you can't find white spelt in any grocery store. So, and for like pizza and pie crust and cakes, you want the white spelt. So, we got that coming. So I think my husband's gonna come in and help me today. Honey, are you coming over to help me today?
Yes, ma'am. Let's get it on.
Well, thank you. Because usually we do this together. So, like I said, he's usually doing the crust himself. So y'all, he makes a really good pizza crust, and so we used to call him Chef Boy Gary back in the day. But this is for you.
Good.
So we're gonna do 2 of these. And when you do these, you just preheat your oven to 450, and then before you place it in, you turn it down to 425. And like I said, I've had this before. They taste really good, and like I said, they don't have a lot of crap in them. Like some processed crust. So this one is mine. And so what we're going to do, he's wanting to do the meat lovers supreme. Yes. I want to do the Alfredo, simple spinach. Well, I'm not using spinach, I'm using kale for mine, with mushrooms, olives, and onions.
Right.
It's going to be on my pizza. So we're going to get started. So first thing we're going to do is going to brush our crust. Because I like to, even though it's already pre-cooked, I like to brush it a little bit with some olive oil. So we're just going to put just a little bit on here. I think it just crispens up the crust a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But we don't have 2 brushes, so we're just going to brush that, and then you can go ahead and sprinkle some. And I like to use the Italian on our crust.
Stuff is good, y'all. It's really good.
Yeah,
stuff.
I put it all over my pizza. I put it on the bottom, and I put it on top.
Gives it that extra little kick.
Like that, a good Italian taste. So, it's simple and easy, but it doesn't have to taste like it's simple and easy. It can have that real rich taste. And so, y'all, my oven's on, so it's hot in my kitchen. And y'all probably say, well, why don't you turn your air on? Well, I always think it's too early to turn the air on in May, but although I do live in Texas.
Yes, and it gets hot.
And if it stays hot in the 90s, we're going to be turning the air on, but we'll see. So this is what I'm using for mine. I'm using the Simple Truth plant-based Alfredo. I get this from Kroger. And I've had vegan Alfredos, and I tell you, I'm like, no. But this one here actually is really good. I actually made pasta out of it. So that's what I'm using for mine. He's using just the regular Simple Truth organic red sauce.
Yes. Good stuff.
It's thick, it's good. So he's using it for his. So here you go. So we're gonna go ahead and start putting down
Sauce it up, y'all.
our sauce on top of our Italian seasoning. Simple. That's why I said this is so easy to make. It's fun. And this crust tastes really good. It actually does. So,
Ooh, y'all, look at this.
it's fun to do something like this with the kids.
Put a little
They can
bit
come in
more,
here and
y'all.
do whatever type of toppings
this
they
out
want on
real
there. Pop it
good.
in the oven. And y'all, it's all done. Nothing that's going to take a long time to make. But I will say it does not top his pizza crust. But that's okay. Another time, another segment. We'll have you do your pizza crust. Because my kids, they love it. We all grew up on his pizza and his burritos. Oh my God, this was before we went plant-based. And we would always have his pizza and the burritos and my wings. They were staples in our home. So, okay, I think that's enough sauce for me on mine.
Yeah, I think I have enough too.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Here. We can set our spoons down on this.
Okay.
All right, so next what
Next
we're going to
phase.
use is the cheese. So I like the Miyoko's mozzarella. They do not sell this already shredded. They did not have the Follow Your Heart. Now, I usually would use a Follow Your Heart shredded cheese. The mozzarella, they didn't have it. But the Miyoko's is so good. I love their cheeses and their butters, but this only comes in the spread, which is okay. So what we're going to do, we're just going to basically cut the cheese, and we're just gonna place it on the pizza. So I'll give you this one, and I'm gonna get another knife for me. Okay. And then all we're gonna do,
Yeah, this stuff is almost like cream cheese, so
yeah, it's
it's gonna melt really fast.
it's gonna melt really good. It's a cashew nut cheese. So I like it because it's made with cashew nuts.
See that?
And you
Like
just
butter.
wanna, yeah, and this will make a great margarita pizza with the tomatoes and everything on it. Oh my
Yes,
God, and
just-
just use this cheese, because you know how they put the big clumps of mozzarella cheese on there?
Break it off.
This
yeah.
will work perfect for that. So I'm just putting little strips of cheese on here, because it's gonna spread.
This is kind of messy. Like real messy, y'all. I think there's a better way.
Oh, that's good. It's okay.
This is kind of messy to me. All right.
Because you're used to just sprinkle, and
Yes.
we're done.
Yes.
That cheese tastes so good.
Yeah, it's really good cheese, y'all. Really good stuff.
It's good and it's creamy. I will say it is a little on the expensive side,
Yes, it is. Really expensive.
but if
For
you know
some
how to
cheese.
make your own cheese,
But this little thing of cheese, y'all. It's like
Yeah, but-
$6.
you can actually, we got it on sale for that, but you can make it
Yeah, on sale
yourself.
for that.
You know, you can make your own, get your cashews and soak them. And then put your little lime juice in there and your seasonings. You can make your own cheese. So, yeah. I think I got enough cheese on here because I may put a little bit on top of mine. This is so good, Gary.
It looks good.
The cheese tastes so delicious. Did you taste it?
No, I can taste it.
Taste it. Good, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like creamy mozzarella cheese, y'all. It's really delicious.
It really is. Okay. So this is what mine looks like so far. So just, mine's got the white sauce, so you may not be able to see all the cheese, but it's on there and it's gonna melt. So it'll start to run across there. And so whenever I do my Alfredo and spinach pizza, which I'm using kale and not spinach today, I like to put the leafy stuff on the bottom, because if you put it on top, a lot of times it dries out. So if you're gonna put it on top, you wanna make sure that you have it sprayed a little wet and that you check it in the oven, because as it gets hot and it cooks, it kind of crispies up the leafiness because the oven's so hot. So what I usually do is have a little spray bottle of water if I do put it on top, and just spray it so it won't dry out. And it's like crispy and burnt, So, but for me, I put it on the bottom. And this is just fresh kale.
I'm gonna try a little bit of that.
You gonna put kale on yours?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
I can do a little bit of vegetables, y'all. This piece is getting ready to be loaded, y'all.
I know yours is.
We gotta cut this up a little bit, a little smaller than what she has on there.
I'm tearing.
I'm chopping, y'all. I mean, cutting mine up on. I like mine just a little bit more fine.
Well, see, because I want mine to be really thick on mine, because I'm having all vegetables, and so I really love that kale taste on my pizza with the mushrooms and everything. So that's why I like to keep mine just a little more leafier than he does.
Man, I like mine just kind of, my kale to be kind of crispy like on there. I mean, it's,
See?
Different stroke for different folks, to each his own, but at the end of the day, this piece is going to be thebomb.com.
Okay, so this is the second layer. You guys can see it. I just have my kale heavily placed on there.
Okay.
And I like it in every bite. So just however you like to eat your pizza, that's what you want to do. So next phase for mine, I'm going to go ahead and put on my mushrooms. So we have mushrooms, some black olives, and we have some, this is his vegan sausage, and I think I've showed you guys, it's the Field Roast brand. So Field Roast, they come 4 in a pack. Let me show you what they look like. So they come 4 in a pack. This is Field Roast.
Yeah.
But this one here is the smoked apple sage, but this one that he's using is the Italian. So he likes putting the Italian on his pizza because it, gives him that kind of pepperoni-ish type of taste.
Like taste.
So we're using the Field Roast, and like I said, this is vegan. It's really a healthier sausage. All right, so this is my third layer. I have my mushrooms on here, and you're putting your meat on here.
I put my meat on there, my bacon and everything, and I had my mushrooms are already on there. So now I wanted to add some olives and the onions and the peppers.
Yes, so he did add some of the benevolent bacon.
Yes, it's good stuff.
Yeah, he did this already. My camera stopped, so but he did put on here the benevolent bacon. Yes. He just cut those in strips along with the sausage. Okay, so then next thing, olives.
Yes, olives.
And we're gonna do onions. Okay. Y'all, this is gonna be so delicious. And I like my veggies cut kind of big. I know some people like to dice up their veggies on their pizza, and that's to each his own, but I don't know why I just like mine in big slices on my pizza. That's why I just always do that. My daughter, she likes cutting hers down smaller. I like mine big. So, what are you putting on there too?
Onions.
I think he's putting green peppers and...
Green peppers and onions on this.
What about, you putting the other bell peppers too?
Yeah.
Or orange ones? So he just using sweet bell peppers? Okay. So I think I'm pretty good. I got my cheese. I got my kale, I got my mushrooms, I got my olives, I got my onions. I think I'm good. I think that's all I want on my pizza. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit more of the Italian on here.
Lots of onions.
Yes. I love this Italian blend on my pizza. It just makes it taste so good.
Yes.
And then I'm going to put...
I think I got enough onion, you guys.
I think I'll put a little bit more of the mozzarella on top of mine.
Piece of onion.
So I'm just going to do some little bitty pieces of the mozzarella on top of my pizza.
Now, peppers.
And then all you do is bake this in the oven according to whatever crust you're using. But I like mine to get really good and crispy.
Tell him.
Cause
it's going to be heavyweight.
It's going to be delicious.
I haven't done this in so long, so y'all just kind of bear with me. I made a pizza. Because normally, like she says, I'm the one that's normally making the pizzas and everything. But since our eating habits and lifestyle change for the good, you know. So,
For the good.
yeah.
Did you use all of your mozzarella?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah,
Okay.
I still got a little more left.
Because I'm just putting a little bit of this on top of mine. Just, I don't know, just so it can kind of just cheese up on the
These
top.
peppers on here. Once I finish putting the peppers, I'm going to sprinkle some more seasoning on here. Yeah, this piece is going to be the bomb.com. That's the, to me, I think the orange and the yellow peppers are a little sweeter than the green peppers.
They are.
To me, the red peppers, they're a little bit sweeter, y'all. So, yeah.
This is going to be so good. You know what I'm going to do?
I'm about to fix this piece up.
I think I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of Mrs. Dash on mine, the garlic and herb. Why not? It's my pizza.
Here we go, y'all. She's loaded up.
So y'all, look at this. Look at that. That's going to be so good.
I'm going to take some of this. A little bit of that season. Layer it on top of that. And then I may try some of her dash on that too also.
Some of Mrs. Dash. Yeah. It's no salt, so you're not putting all that extra salt. We got the salt in our cheese. And we got the salt in our Alfredo and pizza sauce, so you don't need extra salt. So.
Yeah, this is just going to liven it up a little bit.
Give it that flavor.
So now I'm going to cut the rest of this cheese up, y'all, on here.
I kind of went that way.
Go this way?
Yeah, just kind of made it a little bit thinner. See how I did mine for the top?
Yeah.
If you want to. You don't have to do it that way, but.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to cut it and put it on here. It's going to melt, so.
Yeah. So this is my kale. I always keep my kale washed and put in a Ziploc bag. And then when you put the Ziploc bag going down on it.
Like butter.
You squeeze out all the air from your Ziploc bag. And then tighten it up. It lasts a long time. Because it seals it like a vacuum seals it. There. See? Nice vacuum packed. So I'm going to start putting this away.
And I don't know if any of you guys seen our testimony when we first started. You know how clean eating, you know, changed our lives. You know, especially for me. You know, being diagnosed with cirrhosis of the liver. You know, by clean eating, my liver literally healed itself. And the doctors and everything were just asking me, hey, what did you do? What did you do? I changed the way that I eat.
That's right.
Yeah. So God's been good, you know. Because you are responsible for your actions.
You are. And for the most part, we eat 90% plant-based. I mean, we occasionally will have, you know, the vegan meat alternatives.
Yeah. Which is my favorite.
Well, my husband, basically, he's more pescatarian.
Yeah.
So, he's more of a pescatarian. He loves his fish. and shrimp, and he'll eat that occasionally, but he doesn't do dairy and milk and things like that. So he hasn't graduated to completely vegan. He's more pescatarian. But the changing of his diet has really just been a blessing to him.
Yes.
And so, and we're all been locked in for what? We've been in sheltering in place since February because, like I said, we had gotten sick ourselves with some bug my granddaughter brought home. Yes. And so we were in February, then everything, all this happened with the COVID-19. So, you know, just trying to watch what we eat because we're not at the gym. We're not doing things that we normally do. And I think we both probably are maybe a couple pounds up, but, you know, it's nothing that's going to be like, oh my gosh, we're gaining weight.
Right.
It's just because you're in the house and that's natural. But for the most part, we try to eat
healthy. We have been walking.
We have. We got our walk. We almost got 10,000 miles. We almost got our 10,000 steps in today. Right. So we take an hour walk around the community during the day. It was really nice out earlier. It's kind of gotten a little warmer now.
Yes.
But
it's like a Tarzan movie.
It's hot in here though.
Okay, y'all.
Okay.
This baby is loaded up. Good God Almighty, y'all.
So we're gonna put these in the oven.
Can't wait to
let
taste
these
this.
cook.
This is gonna be absolutely amazing.
You did use some of this?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay.
And I am ready.
So, yeah. I got all this stuff I put away, and then we'll go ahead and put these in the oven.
Put our pieces in the oven, y'all.
And once we come back, we'll let you see what they look like and what it tastes like.
Yes.
All right, guys. So we are done. The pizza's out of the oven.
Yes.
And
it looks amazing.
It looks good. This is mine. And that's his.
This is mine.
Now, with this cheese, the way we cut it, it's not like gonna just disappear and melt, but it's really creamy on top.
Yeah, this is the first time we tried this cheese. This cheese really, in particular, doesn't like melt. You know, I thought it would melt because it was so creamy, but it doesn't like melt. So, there's other cheeses out there, which is called
the Follow Your Heart. But I like
the Follow Your Heart it melts like real cheese. But this cheese right here, y'all, I mean, the flavor and everything is really good. But it, you know, it just doesn't like just melt all over the place. You know, my wife's sitting here looking at me kind of weird looking, but you know, I'm gonna speak the truth because I don't want you to be disappointed when you don't see your cheese like just spread. But the flavor and everything is good. The cheese flavor and everything is good. Yeah. You know, so
it's delicious.
We're gonna taste this bad boy and see what it's about.
Yeah. So I got the Alfredo one. This is my granddaughter. She loves the Alfredo pizza, so I would just not hear the end if I didn't call her in here. Ariana.
Yes?
I need you to come over here if you want to try this good old pizza. Oh, so you like a little puppy dog today?
Yeah.
Okay, so she likes the Alfredo pizza. Now, it might be a little warm, but I think it's okay.
Good.
It's
here,
good?
put it in your mouth. Here's your napkin. Is it delicious?
Yummy.
Okay. So let me be the judge of this pizza because I love this pizza.
This time you get 100,000.
I'm making it look good. Y'all need to hear it. I want to taste some of that too.
I'll take Papa.
It's really good.
I'll take Papa.
Ooh, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Alfredo?
Oh yeah.
And the cheese is really good.
Tell y'all something. The cheese is really good, y'all. I mean, like I said, it didn't like just goo or melt all over the place. But
it's delicious.
The flavor and the texture is really amazing. It's good. It's good. It's really good. Mm-hmm. I'm ready to try this one now. This is one got the bacon and, you know, the vegan bacon and sausage on here, y'all. The green peppers and onions and olives. And
the red sauce.
Yeah, red sauce. So, Do you want to try it? Who want to try it first?
Me.
Her mouth.
Yo, you swallow your food? No.
Chew that one
I'm gonna
first.
try this
You
first,
try.
y'all. She still got food in her mouth. Talking about me.
Leave it right there. I'll eat that one. Or you can try Papa's. Here. Let me see.
I see.
Yeah.
That's the bomb.com right there. That's good.
That red sauce. That's delicious.
Really good.
Put that right there.
Check it out, everyone.
Hot.
That one's too hot. Okay, here. That's really good.
You also just pepperoni pizza.
Y'all, so it tastes really good. It really does. It tastes really, really good. So I would say try it. I like the Miyoko's cheese is actually really good. Now, like
Yes,
I said,
it is really good.
it reminds me of, like I said, the margarita pizza where the cheese is that they use the big pieces of mozzarella
Yeah.
and put on there. But
This
y'all,
is really good, y'all. It really is good.
to be
You know.
simple, quick, and easy, just putting your toppings on there, it tastes really,
really
really
good.
good.
It's really
So
good.
just be creative, make your own pizza. But this is simple, easy.
And the crust and everything, y'all, is nice and crisp, you know.
It's got the soft texture on the middle, and then it's got that crunchy on the outside.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
It's really
Yes,
good.
really amazing.
So guys, try it out.
Yes.
Let
Try
me
it.
know what you think. And if you like my video, you know what to do.
Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up.
And of course, share this video with someone
Yeah, share
so
it,
they may
please,
like
share
to
it.
just have something simple and easy to make. Make a quick and easy pizza. And again, we thank you for tuning in and sharing in Cassandra's kitchen.
Yes.
And from my kitchen to yours, we thank you
Yes,
for
thank you.
tuning in. And till next time, bye-bye now.
Peace.